So, word get out. Belal Muhammad is out of his fight with Shavkat Rakhmonov. And so I want to just giving my thoughts on this. I don't think he's ducking Shavkat. I mean, the thing is, like, if he was ducking Shavkat, I don't think he would have taken a fight in December in the first place. I really don't think he would. I think he probably would have tried to wait like another like 3 months if he was really ducking. I think the fact that he wanted to fight one more time before the end of the year shows that he's really genuinely trying to stay active. And I know people are gonna shit on him, but whether they give Shavkat a replacement or not, I think if they don't give Shavkat a replacement and they just swap the fight for something else, I think the fight still happens in like what, February, March. I mean, Belal Muhammad doesn't care if it's Ramadan or not. Belal Muhammad fasts for Ramadan, but he doesn't like not fight during Ramadan. The guy still trains. The guy still he's still willing to fight during Ramadan. It's like a fact. So I think that's a real big thing he has going for him. And I actually wouldn't like him to fight during Ramadan because he's gonna stay committed to it. If he fights during Ramadan, he's gonna stay committed to it. And if he does the weight cut at the wrong time, if the weight cuts are usually in like the morning when the sun is out, so the dude's not gonna be like rehydrating till dude's not gonna be rehydrating till like later that night. So it's gonna be like 10 hours of just pure dehydration. And he's gonna stay committed to it. But even then I don't even think he's gonna be out long enough for it to have to be in during Ramadan. I think it's probably gonna be early March. When is Ramadan? I feel like when is Ramadan? 2025. Holy fucking shit. Never mind. Holy fucking shit. Never mind. Well, that leaves April open. So even if he has to wait till April, then April's fine. But he's probably going to be able to get a fight in before Ramadan, so like mid-February, and then he's good. But I don't think, yeah, I kind of got off topic for a bit. But yeah, but I don't think he's ducking. I think if he really, dude, fucking so much fucking political shit. I hate politics. I don't give a fuck, dude. Everyone's corrupt. They're all bad people, and I want to live in ignorant bliss. But I don't think he's ducking Shavkat necessarily. Or no, I don't think he's ducking Shavkat at all. I mean, he wouldn't have taken the fight in the first place if he was. And I think, in all honesty, that I still think he would have beaten Shav. I still think he beat Shavkat. But I mean, this now presents if because Shavkat says he still wants to fight. He sent out a tweet. He's like, "I'm looking for a fight," and the UFC's looking for a replacement. They're actively looking for a replacement. So for Shavkat Rakhmonov, let's look at who's possible. I think he's got one of three options. I think he has Jack Della Maddalena. I think that would be probably the most preferred matchup out of all of them. I think JDM's got a lot of momentum, 7-fight win streak. People are gonna bring up the Hafez and Holland fight. He clearly won those fights, and if you think otherwise, you're dumb. You're dumb. But I think this is a really good fight. But I think this is probably would end up being the most entertaining. However, I don't think it would be the most hyped because, like, I know Jack Della Maddalena. I think he has a lot of hype around him right now. I do think he's got hype. I do think people like him. I do think people believe in him. But man, he just doesn't do enough on like social media or anything. He doesn't talk a lot. He's usually very quiet and reserved. Not big on trash talk. I mean, the, the most trash talk I've seen him do is saying, "Yeah, I think I could beat Belal," and then Belal's like, "Yeah, this is the guy who wants to Fez. I mean, dude, I would beat Fez in the striking, grappling, you know." Uh, like I think it's the most entertaining matchup, and JDM is the highest ranked out of all the other ones, but he wouldn't sell the fight like the other ones. Now, fucking toilet is still running. Well, my grandma's sending me funny emojis because it's Halloween. That's nice. But the thing is, with I think Ian Garry would be good. Like, let's just get straight to it. I think Ian Garry would be great for this. Damn, I forgot Ian Garry was about to fight 4 times in 1 year. He was about to fight Vicente Luque. Shit. He would have he would have beat up on Vicente Luque. But Ian Garry is another really good. So, his last 3 fights, they've been, they've kind of been stinkers. But here's the thing. I think against Shavkat, he would come out really strong. So I know he has a shorter reach than Shavkat. This guy's got like super short reach. It's like yeah, he's 6'3" and he's got like a 74-inch reach. Fucking tiny ass arms. But I think against Shavkat, he would actually have a pretty entertaining fight. I do think he would end up losing. I think he would probably end up getting like probably subbed. But I do think he would probably be whooping up Shavkat on the feet. I'm gonna be real. I think with Shavkat, it's just like he's so tough, and when he does commit to shots, he is pretty precise, and he does have some real he has some pop. So I think if he landed clean on Ian Garry, I think the thing that would really get Ian Garry is like a straight right that would really hurt him. But I think this would be a good matchup because I mean, man, Ian Garry, I think he'd be able to build a fight. I think he'd be able to build it up. I feel Ian Garry probably doesn't get a lot of respect as much as he, I feel before his last 3 fights, which are actually really good wins, let's be real. Neil Magny, Jeff Neal, and Mike and MVP. Those are good. Those are pretty good wins. But like, it's the way he's beating them, and he's just lost so much respect and hype. Like, if we took him after his D-Rod fight, where he fucking head kicked D-Rod, then I think he'd probably be. I think the thing is he doesn't get a lot of respect, and I don't think people would respect the matchup or give him a chance. The odds makers would probably have Shavkat like a minus like 300 or something. They always have crazy fucking odds. I think Shavkat opened up as like a minus 200 against Belal. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, buddy. But like, I'm not gonna say I like Ian Garry. I really don't. But I really think he has a really good case to step it. And you got to admit, if Ian Garry got this call, he would 100% without a second guess. Yep, I'll fight Shavkat. And he's gonna bring up like, we sparred before, and we sparred before. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do an Ian Garry voice. It's like it's either really hot, like he'll probably bring up the sparring. He'll probably bring up just the fact that they train together, that he knows enough about Shavkat. And the thing about it, if you look at a lot of these guys, I don't think a lot of them would be willing to take this fight on short notice. I don't think Burns is he's in a rough spot in his career. I don't think he's the one. They're not going to offer it to him. Leon, he's probably not going to take it. I don't. Leon's not. Leon, he's just not going to take a fight against Shavkat right now. I don't think. Colby just doesn't want to fight. We know Colby's not going to immediately say yes. Kamaru might, but I mean, he's kind of he's older and he'd probably deliberate on it a bit. Ian Garry, if he says if he got a call right now, hey, step in to fight Shavkat, yes or no? Yes. I think Joaquin Buckley would also say yes. And I actually like Joaquin Buckley for this fight. Now I know people are probably gonna say it's easy work for or Buckley wouldn't deserve. I mean, let's look at this. What is more impressive? Okay, so Shavkat. Can we actually look at this? What were the stats? What are the stats? Bullshit. He landed 28 significant strikes. He didn't land shit. He didn't throw anything. But look at this. He's fucking for the entire fight. He was smudging Stephen Thompson into the cage. He was smudging Wonder Boy against the fence. And he fucking dragged him to the ground, and he got a rear naked choke late round two after just smudging him along the fence for the entire fight. Boring, lame, loser performance. Or Chad Joaquin Buckley standing and trading, taking down Wonder Boy on his first attempt, and then knocking out Wonder Boy. How many people knocked out Wonder Boy? Only two. Only other person besides that was Anthony Pettis. I mean, like, people like to argue that Shavkat's win, like Shavkat's a boogeyman, and they try to defend a Stephen Thompson win. Joaquin Buckley beat Wonder Boy in a more impressive manner. Joaquin Buckley also did it at altitude. And Stephen Thompson has led like I mean, dude, he's had a couple camps at altitude already. I mean, he knows how to prepare for altitude. He was he was doing well. And people are gonna argue that well Buckley was getting pieced up. No the fuck he wasn't. It was 1-1. It was 1-1 and Buckley was winning most of the third. And then he came in and he fucking knocked Stephen Thompson the fuck out. That's insanely impressive. I mean, the guy's on a 5-fight win streak at welterweight. You know he would say yes to this immediately. I feel like JDM is the only. I feel like JDM would probably be like, here's how each call would go. Hey JDM, Shavkat or Belal is out of the fight. Would you want to fight Shavkat for the interim belt in December? You know, I'd love to, but gotta talk with the team. Uh, just pull me on for right now. Yeah, I'll do it, but let me talk to the team a bit. Let me talk to my doctor. Uh, yeah, I'm down. I just want to talk to the team a bit, see what they have to say. You know, just let me talk to the team a bit, and yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute. But yeah, I mean, I think yeah, I think I'll do it, but just let me talk to the team up for a bit. Really, just going back and forth between saying yes and hold on, let me talk to the team. This, hey Ian Garry, Bilal's out of the fight with Shavkat. You want to fight Shavkat for the interim belt on short notice? Mate, put me fucking in. Absolutely. Been wanting this fight for ages. I don't know how to do an Irish accent. I'm really bad at this. Yeah, probably something along the lines of, yeah, let me put me in, coach. Put me in, champ. Put me fucking in. I'm gonna take his O, and then I'm gonna beat Belal. You know what? Honestly, I think with Gary's like really like awkward frame and like unusually long legs, really short arms, unusually long legs. I think that's why he's got really good distance management because he can kick really well and fast, and he's really good high kicks. But instant yes. Fucking hey Buckley, Bilal's out of the fight with Sean. Put me in, man. Put me in. You know I'll take this final short notice. Put me in, man. I got this. Probably something like that. I don't know. Damn, wait. Low-key, Buckley's kind of young. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Well, it's crazy to think, isn't it? Joaquin Buckley and Shavkat Rakhmonov are the same age. What the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. That's so weird to think. What? Dude, that is so fucking weird to think. I'm sorry, I just noticed that just now. Joaquin Buckley and Shavkat Rakhmonov are the same age. But I mean, like, you got to admit, if Buckley, after his Alex Morono fight, was itching to fight anybody. When Ian Garry pulled out of the fight week against Vicente Luque, Joaquin Buckley was ready to fight. He wanted to step up. So did Kevin Holland, but it doesn't matter. It's crazy that people think I think we do Buckley versus Kevin Holland too. No, the fuck we don't. No, the fuck we don't. Joaquin Buckley's on a 5-fight win streak. Why would he ever fucking fight Kevin Holland at this point? Plus, I think they buddies now, so. But I mean, he took the Vicente Luque fight. Vicente Luque was scheduled to fight Sean Brady, and they kind of did Sean Brady dirty because Brady just wasn't cleared to fight. But he took the fight against Sean Brady. He took a fight against Vicente Luque on like, fuck, how many weeks' notice was it? I think it was like 5 weeks' notice. So I mean, he had a decent amount of time, but I mean, it's still Vicente Luque, and I think against Vicente Luque, that's just not a good amount of time to prep for someone that dangerous. And he went out there and he looked slick against Nursulton Ruziboev. Again, I think that one was way shorter notice. I think that was like 4 weeks notice. Like he literally showed up to the UFC 300 press conference. He was like, Dana, please put me on the St. Louis card. I'm from St. Louis. Make me the main event. They didn't. They gave him the co-main though against Ruziboev. And let me see the odds. I know they still have the odds for this. I mean, dude, it was damn near even odds, and he beat the fuck out of Ruziboev. First 2 rounds were close, but he had good takedowns, and he had a really explosive, good takedown. I mean, Stephen Thompson on, that one wasn't short notice, so you can't say much about it. But I mean, he knocks him out. Knocking out Wonder Boy is so difficult. It's so hard to knock out Wonder Boy because he's so elusive. But he had a good, like Ilya Taporia ass game plan. Back him up against the fence, unload against the fence. When you get them against the fence, you just unload on them. Pause. No diddy. So man, like Buckley would take this fight without a second thought. If they said, "Hey Buckley, you versus Usman interim belt," he'd say yes without a. If they said, "Buckley, would you want to fight fucking literally anybody for the interim belt?" Or if he just said, if literally anyone that's in front of him, "Hey, would you want to fight them?" Yes, I would absolutely love to fight them. Like Buckley's man, like this guy's always itching to fight someone, and when he wants to, I mean, I think he wanted to fight Kamaru in Tampa. He wanted to fight Usman in Tampa. The guy is itching for a fight 24/7, and I think if anyone, if I had to pick anyone, like, hey, you had $1 million out of anyone in division to fight Shavkat on short notice for the interim belt, who are you picking that would say yes immediately? Not who am I picking to win, but if they offered it to everyone in the division, who do you think would say yes first? Buckley is saying yes first. 10 times out of 10. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, Buckley has called the UFC already and asked, put me in. So I think there's no reason to not do it. I mean, I think there's a reason to not do it. I mean, let's look at the rankings. Sorry, just so sad to see. I don't even mind Elite Tapori at this point. It's just it sucks seeing him sleep him. But yeah, I think if anyone, they'd offer it to JDM first and Buckley last. But Buckley's 100% asked, and I think he's the most likely to say yes if he's the most likely to say yes if they offer it to him. Because the guy just wants to fight. They said Burns, yes. Garry, yes. Colby, yes. Brady, yes. JDM, yes. Shaka, yes. He wants to fight anybody in front of him. He'll take anybody in front of him. And I'll respect the fuck out of it. Huh? Little bomba clap, I respect the fuck out of it. So, you know what? The card seems to be in good hands right now, honestly. Sure, it's what, Kai Asakura? Whew, gotta change that up. Sure, Kai Asakura, doing his thing right now against what's his fucking name? Bombaclat. Bombaclat. Kai Asakura is fighting Pantoja, and if this is an interim belt fight, they're probably gonna make Pantoja versus Asakura the main event, which that's probably not gonna sell just because people. I mean, actually, the Japanese fans might fucking show up and show out. The Japanese fans might clutch up and just sell out the arena. Who knows? Japanese fans are crazy. Have you seen a Kai Asakura fight? That motherfucker's raking in like 6 million views on YouTube, and he's got sold out crowds in Japan. But going back to this, I don't think this. The thing is, I think they might just save Shavkat. I honestly think what they might do is they might put like some of these three like against each other. They might do fucking JDM Buckley or JDM Garry or Garry Buckley. But they might make this a fight for like, I don't know, one of these three guys like fight each other for like the interim belt or something. And then just save Shavkat for Belal. And then after that, the interim belt gets fucking winner of Shavkat and Belal. I think that's what they might honestly fucking do. And you know what? You I don't even think I would mind that very much. But if it's Shavkat still on the card, it's got to make one of these. It's got to be one of these guys. Tell me what you guys think down below. Bombaclat. Uh, that's it.